Now Zahi needs to figure out when the city was built. The first place to check for clues is in the tombs. The team has found several of them scattered around one area, and they seem untouched, which means there could be mummies or even treasure inside.
Okay, go ahead. Now we're opening 2 tombs, but we still have more completely intact.
اللي في السايب بس يا طيب السايب اللي واقع بس الأول.
Zahi is hoping this tomb will date to the time of King Tut, but admittedly, it's a long shot. People have lived in this area for thousands of years, often reusing older tombs.
Anytime you dig, you hope that it is going to be the latest to the earliest as you go from top to bottom. Sometimes you find it in just the opposite order, and that tells you also that somebody's been there before you, turning things upside down. Tomb building is one of the things that does that.
As one team works to open the tomb, another is taking a closer look at the skeleton they found at the start of the dig. It hasn't been mummified, and the burial suggests it's from a later period.
A lot of times you will find that people of a less elite level were not mummified, even when they were buried. But sometimes you find people who were murdered or they died of natural causes and somehow absolutely were not even buried. So you first have to really determine what the context is that you're in.
To examine the skeleton more closely, they move it into a storage area. Shireen Ahmed Shaki is a bone specialist.
I feel as he speak to me.
From the jawbone, she can tell this is a male, and the muscle attachments indicate he did physical labor.
He is 35 years old, I think.
She suspects this man was a soldier.
He suffered from osteoarthritis, a problem in his neck. We can see from here.
Most likely he's from a more recent era than Tut. He could even be Roman. But determining that will take more analysis. Back at the excavation, the team has opened the main shaft of the tomb. Zahi squeezes through. It's the moment of truth.
It looks to me that this could be, until now, 500 BC.
Excavation inside the chamber reveals that he's right. Artifacts are from what's known as the late period. They date to 800 years later than Zahi was hoping for. By 500 BC, the pharaoh wasn't even Egyptian. The Persian Empire had invaded and occupied Egypt. Could Persian influences explain the strange features of the lost city? Zahi doesn't think so. The tombs could simply be part of a cemetery that spanned centuries. So how else to date the city?